Good afternoon. It's Sunday, I think. So I know it's been a little while. It's been a little while since I did an IRL video because, well, between whatever's going on at the house and the weather and whatever else, I haven't really had much. I don't know. I haven't had much reason to go out. And even if I did, the weather's been kind of crappy. So, I mean, right now, just kind of doing this to keep some sort of real life thing going on. So I figured I'd make sure I do a video at least once a week. I don't know how long it's been. I think it's been like 5 days. So, I figured it's a good time. So, not a lot to talk about. Like, I did a server video today. Me and Palk went and killed each other with random ditto eggs. It was interesting. You'll have to watch it, but when I was building my team, I thought it was going to be super one-sided. Like, I thought he was going to crush me, but after I got my team built, it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. So, watch it. Drop me a comment, drop me a like. I'll take certain suggestions, too. I mean, I'm probably not quitting the server anytime soon, so if you got any suggestions for fairly easy videos, because not only do I have to know the rules, I have to make sure somebody else knows the rules. So the more simple, the better. You gotta watch it. It's pretty good. I think it was good. But I'm biased because it's my video. My allergies have been, like, really annoying. Like, it's not, right now it's not all that bad. For one, it's raining, so a lot of the pollen's out of the air and stuff, but, like, late at night, early in the morning, it's like dry, scratchy, sludgy, disgusting, just awfulness. And, I actually did the Pokemon video early this morning, and I was like hacking up a lung a couple of times, but I think I covered up most of it or cut most of it out, so it is a-okay. A couple more days and I'll have an actual update video on what's going on. There have been recent developments that might change my future plans. Like, it's hard for me to commit to doing what I want to do, because as much as I want to do it, I know how hard it is. So it's like a double-edged sword. So, yeah. So if there's a way to make it better or easier, I might just take it. Like, if I can bank some more money, maybe get a driver's license, get a pickup truck, or like a camper vehicle, then that would make life exponentially better. But I don't know. I don't know. And if things turn out to be, if things work out, which, you know how that goes, they usually don't, but if things work out, and the paycheck's even more than what I'm anticipating, then, I mean, I might even stick with it, because I might be wasting my life, but at least I'll have, you know, a good bank account to fall back on when I decide to make a change. Like right now, I spent the last 5 years, well, longer than 5 years, but we'll just call it 5 years because that just makes it nice and clean. I spent the last 5 years basically scraping bottom of the barrel, doing lawn care, moving furniture, scrapping metal. And it's not bad. It's just, it's not build a bank account kind of pay. Like, any of those things are not build a bank account kind of pay. Unless you have your own business or something. So, scraping bottom of the barrel, And if I could have been getting paid the whole time, then, like, right now, I would have been, like, way, way, way better off. But I'm not sure what to do or how to handle it. I really don't know. Like, I think my best approach is going to be to let them ask the questions, answer as honestly as possible, and then see how many of my questions they answer with their questions, and then ask my questions. That way I ain't revealing my cards and, maybe saving some time by getting my questions answered without even having to ask them. So, I don't know. Like, I've been getting scammed for so bloody long and have my life ruined for so bloody long. I can't see why it would just change. Like, sorry, got itchy. I think there's a bug in my hair. But, I've been basically having my time wasted for so long and having aspects of my life destroyed and ruined for so long. I can't imagine that it's just going to, change. Like, all of a sudden, oh, now you have a job, now you have a car, now you have freedom, now you can make friends, now you can develop relationships. I just don't see that being a thing. Like, whoever decided to ruin my life isn't going to just be like, oh, all right, we're going to back off now. Unless, of course, whatever's going on, they have a boss, and their boss is going to be like I said, you ever see, back in the 90s, if you were a product of a divorce, and you ever see your dominant parent clean up the house right before a children and youth visit, like, I humor that idea pertaining to my life. Like, people all of a sudden treat me nice. People all of a sudden want to be, friendly. Things start looking up. Puts a small smile or a little smirk on my face. And, then it's taken away. So it's like, one of two things. Boss man was coming to see what the heck was really going on. The person signing the paychecks wanted to know, what exactly is happening. And they had to clean up their act to sell their story, to make sure they kept getting whatever they're getting out of it. Or they wanted to give me the feeling of fitting in so I could remember what it's like, so they can rip it away again as, I don't know, punishment? I don't know. Like I said, it's a lot of speculation. But either way, I decided that unless it's a clear-cut victory, I'm out of here by spring. So we'll see how that works out. Like I said, I think my biggest regret is how much of my life I wasted doing nothing. And it wasn't like my accord, I wanted to work. I wanted to learn. I want to be a better person. Somebody else just wasn't going to let that happen. And as I said before, you might think that's hogwash. You might think that's poppycock. But it is the truth. I did try to get a degree. I did try multiple jobs. And, you know, I kept getting kicked in the nads at every turn. So, you can call that life. I call that rigged. I call that BS. I call that some force making my life harder than it has to be. That's what I call it. But I guess it doesn't really matter. Because it's like, I know I'm leading one analogy into another here, but it's like, you got a website like Poke Paradise, and you got somebody on there that cheats, and they flaunt that they cheat. And I ain't gonna say other players, because most players just ignore it, they accept it. But it upsets me, and I say something, and they basically rub it in your face that they're a cheater, that they're doing things to artificially buff their odds at getting stuff. So, but the fact of the matter is, I can't stop them, and the people that might be able to stop them either also cannot stop them or don't care. So it's kind of like what's going on now with my life. Like I said, analogy to analogy here. You know, I think it's clear to more than one person that things ain't right. And here comes a train. Gonna switch your sides. And I think there's way more than... I think there's way more than just me that knows there's something wrong here. I just think either don't have the power to stop it, or the people that do just don't care. And that wouldn't be that surprising to me. So that's where I'm sitting. But you already know that. If you watched enough of my videos, you already know a general outline, like a bulleted note card of where my life's at and how I feel about things. Sometimes I just feel like, you know, re-explaining it. Because maybe somebody out there will hear me and be like, wow, that guy's right. Well, we should probably put a stop to this. Who knows? We'll see. It's one of those situations where my life isn't so horrible, you know? It's not really bad. It's just dead end. No way to get better. And I'm missing things that people shouldn't miss. Like having a life, having friends, going out and doing things, driving a car. I can drive a car, I've drove cars. It's just, you know, I'm missing things I shouldn't be missing. I think, you know, I can honestly say that quite possibly the worst part of my life is the fact that I know there's no future in it. It is what it is. And we're about at the beginning. And that train's going to get on my nerves. So I'm going to keep this pretty short. I'll be sure to do an actual update before next weekend. And an actual walk. I need to get more autumn olives anyway. So, see you later.